Welcome back, friends, with more X-Men 97. This is Season 1, Episode 8. Last time, we had more of the fallout from Genosha. A lot of the X-Men held a funeral for Gambit and then tried to do what they could to help in Genosha. Rogue went after Gyrick and Trask, even held and threw away Captain America's shield. And we found out that Magneto is alive and being held by the person pulling all of the strings, including Mr. Sinister's. No idea who he is, but he had Trask turn into an advanced human sentinel that was whooping our butts until Cable arrived and stopped it with an EMP. You would think the advantage of a biological sentinel would be that it would be less susceptible to an EMP, but I guess not. We're going to see what happens next though. PO Box address is in the description, full reactions on Patreon. Leave a like and let's get started.
Apparently his mutant power includes vanishing from any room I enter.
He's stubborn. Wonder where he got it.
Any word why Bishop's not with him?
He told Beast they were separated in the time stream. Nathan.
Oh.
Never thought to ask the professor to show me how he did what he did so well. Be a father.
Some lessons are taught, Scott. Others
Learned.
The Prime Sentinels are created using the same techno-organic virus Sinister infected me with as a baby.
Oh.
Rewriting the DNA.
Damn.
His Prime Sentinels would be living weapons capable of reproducing, literally giving birth to a new apex species.
Exactly. Bastion's evolutionary war lasted 300 years.
So another dystopia where Logan's the last to die.
No. Any mutant who survived was put to work.
Man.
Xavier's dream came true.
Why the heck didn't you stop Genosha?
Take a seat, Logan.
Daddy's home.
Daddy's ho.
I've tried it
Oh,
all.
Logan.
Each time we attempt to stop the attack on Genosha, we are temporally pulled away from the event.
It's like a canon event.
Of Camartage speak of absolute points. Events that
You're why Madeline was happy when she died.
When she died.
How many times?
Enough to give up. But a rebel in my future got a lead on one of Bastion's
Damn.
facilities.
That means we can't
in no time.
do Gambit's death.
But at least now, that machine killed my mother.
We need to make sure he doesn't do the same to anyone else.
A couple centuries late in the overprotective dad bit, huh?
Both of you, stop it! Look.
Oh.
Our empire. This shocking off-world transmission was released by the UN, who now fear the X-Men faked their mentor's death to garner support for mutants. Xavier's assassin, Henry Gyrick, was found murdered in Mexico City today.
Well.
Bastion's been playing us from the get-go. It's time to turn the tables and end his twisted plans for the future.
Now they seem unsurprised by Xavier.
I'm hosting a fundraiser here for Genosha. Somebody needs to help those poor souls. The X-Men certainly aren't.
We were trying
Oh.
to keep you people from coming after the professor again. This party sounds super lame anyway. Come on, Roberto. You have a trust fund, and I have good taste. I think we both could use some retail therapy.
Nah.
It's odd. I see her son, and I remember him kicking inside me. And Scott listening, and those cravings for oranges with cottage cheese.
Ugh.
Memories are merely dim images echoing with emotion. Does it matter if you heard his first cries? If you remember how it felt to hear them?
How is
He's
Nightcrawler so wise?
I was abandoned
Madeline's
by my
blood is
mother
your blood.
weak as an infant. Blood is blood. Family is a choice.
That's right.
I'm uploading the coordinates for you now. That's where you'll find Bastion.
Make it fast, McCoy. The villagers got their hands on pitchforks and torches.
FOH? Fuck out of here? Is that what it means?
Huh. Bastion's very own Dr. Mengele.
Jeez.
What's so funny?
I knew Mengele.
What are you doing
so
here?
much more. Pig pens brimming with mutant test subjects. That's my dream.
666. Damn.
I didn't know. I swear.
You're here now.
I'm sorry.
Too late for Coco. And apologies.
didn't recognize you without your camera and microphone, Miss Tilby.
No more yellow journalism for me. Though, how many like him are out there?
No idea.
We shall know momentarily.
Oh, cool.
This address
How'd you
doesn't
manage
look
that?
like any.
What's his backstory? So he had white hair since he was a child?
My son said you'd come get me tomorrow.
We're ahead of schedule.
There, the big one.
That's a heck of a ability.
I see a child who could hear things. Not thoughts. Machines.
Hear machines.
And the boy's father being infected by something from the future. Parts, past, present, and future.
Whoa.
Sebastian? He's descended of every Sentinel from Master Mold to Nimrod.
What the
Mutated,
heck?
evolved, born.
That's kind of terrifying.
I hand humanity Genosha. Too much to compute. Because when your skin's not in the game, apathy's your answer.
Do not mistake
God damn.
Alliterative allure aside, Genosha's not genocide. It's time management.
Oh, what the fuck?
In 100 years, mutants
What the fuck?
outnumber humans 10 to 1. Act today to save tomorrow. Enter Operation Zero Tolerance. Trask.
OZT.
Well, the human community is scared. Of course they are. They've been told over and over that the future is leaving them behind.
You said you were building a new Sentinel, not weaponizing civilians.
You sound like a dinosaur fretting the fate of an asteroid before impact.
I'm more concerned you're the asteroid, Bastion.
Maybe should have had these concerns before.
Like all good art.
Oh shit! He did it to his own mother?
It imitates
life.
Yo, Ford, a little privacy?
Oh shit!
I've recalibrated Cerebro.
Wow.
For cyborg brain frequency.
They're everywhere.
Trasks.
They're fucking everywhere. Holy shit.
We must warn the team.
Don't.
What do you mean, oh, fuck.
You'll spoil his surprise.
Oh, Jesus Christ. We're boned.
Surrender, mutants.
I gotta talk to Hank about his taste in women.
Oh, God. Nice transition. Holy shit.
He's turned his entire hometown into...
Nathan, Jean, run!
Dude, get us out of here. Oh, morph.
I am totally done with malls!
What the hell would we do? God damn. What the hell do we do? They're too powerful. Too many of them. At least he's tearing them apart a little bit. Oh, come on. Fuck.
Why resist the inevitable?
Lady, I got 6 reasons why.
Ooh, you can use your tail. Oh, the arm can still crawl. Oh, the string music along with this is so fantastic. Okay, we stand some sort of chance. Maybe not. Oh. Wow. Teleport them away. Ever traveled with him before?
Man, everyone could fly but me!
Poor Jubes. Do firebending kind of. Nice.
You too?
Him too. Storm! Or is it just storming? Frickin' Jean! Jean! This is all you! Whoa! I guess you can do a lot of damage if you don't care about your own life. They drive a car out of a plane?
Let's show these toasters why you don't screw with the Summers.
Oh. Oh, and there goes the Porsche. What a fun family fight.
Mom, These killer robots are trying to kill me!
There are more in the party, probably.
We do not kill mutants.
Yes, you do.
We save them.
What the fuck are you talking
Stand
about?
down.
Do what the men say.
No. You trusting some randos over your son?
That human wretch let Magneto out. She's lost her mind.
Uh-huh.
Of course she did. Still.
Of course she
did. Too little, too late.
The hell? He's gonna strike back.
In Genosha, I felt a lot of things. Pain, grief, admiration for those who fought despite the odds. No one seemed shocked or surprised. Not even me. Yes, I was scared, but really, I just had the most profound sense of deja vu, because we always end up in the same ugly place. Thing is,
fucking hell.
Magneto knows us better than Charles ever did. That most of us experience tragedies like Genosha as a bit of deja vu before getting on with our day.
Oh shit,
But the
Magneto
scariest thing about Magneto
was right.
Enough.
He just shut down everything? Does that include the Sentinels? Yes. Also kill a lot of humans too. He had this in his back pocket the entire time and never used it until now.
Where's the professor when you need him?
Did you just come crashing down?
To me, my X-Men.
Wow. So my first thought was about all the people who are on some sort of electricity-reliant life support, because blackouts in real life can wind up killing them as well, but this isn't just a blackout, it's a worldwide EMP. So lots of people who are driving a car, and nearly everybody in a plane is just dead now too, right? And some really interesting revelations were in this episode, Bastion's origins. Some sort of like Sentinel goo wound up infecting his father and helped give birth to him. So he's actually made up of like Sentinel biology. That's really, really wild. And he's implanted so many people with this technology and then wiped their memory of it, so they essentially become sleeper agents activated in this episode. It's been a while since I watched the Star Wars prequel trilogy, but it made me think of Order 66 as well. And Roberto going to his mother in that situation was definitely a sad choice. I thought her idea that he should stay hidden for their company's stock prices was bad enough, but she straight up tells him to surrender to the Sentinels. Like, she didn't know who they were, but still. And also, why did he and Jubilee even listen? Oh yeah, those freaking Sentinels also knew to calm the hell down instead of continuing to attack in that situation, so they're well programmed as well. And there were a couple of moments that were gold in this episode. That fight Logan and Kurt had against those Sentinels was just fantastic. Such a cool action scene. Kurt wielding 3 swords, one with his tail. I think he and Zoro from One Piece would get along well. And then Jean using her powers to buckle up Cable is such a mom move. Really, really love that. But yeah, we also found out that Cable can't actually stop this one moment in time with the attack on Genosha. I said it was a canon event, learned that terminology in Spider-Verse, but Beast referred to it as, I think, this absolute point in time. They can't deviate from it, and even if they could, would the TVA come in? I don't know how connected everything is, especially since mutants barely exist in our strand of the multiverse in the MCU, but yeah, speaking of connections, we also saw Spider-Man in this episode, Dr. Doom, Baron Zemo, some other characters I think I was supposed to recognize but didn't. There was like this silver samurai guy. Fun to have some of these characters acknowledged. But yeah, this absolute point in time means there's no reviving Gambit, at least not through time shenanigans, which is really unfortunate. But Cable also tells us where we wind up if Bastion isn't stopped. A utopia is created for humans on the backs of enslaved mutants. That definitely sounds familiar to some real life history. And one of the bigger reveals was freaking Dr. Cooper. What the heck? Like, she had the trust of the X-Men. Heck, I thought she was someone they could trust too, but secretly she was reporting back to Bastion, part of this Operation Zero Tolerance. What the hell? Like, I know Jean and likely Charles probably don't want to root around people's heads to find out their true allegiances. Like, we saw Jean, or was it Madeline, refusing to do that against Magneto, but when your closest allies are stabbing you in the back, causing you to get wiped out, I mean, it's not like she knew about the Genosha massacre ahead of time, and she did eventually have a change of heart and set Magneto free, but I don't know. I guess I'm glad I don't have Jean or Charles's power, because it'd be so easy to abuse and just use it for my own peace of mind. But I also just don't like the idea of like rooting around in people's heads either. It's such a personal intrusion, but in this case, it can also save millions. Do you trust no one and just use it all the time? It feels like you'd be sacrificing a part of your humanity to do so. And also, there are people who have had bad thoughts and chose to act against them. Like, how do you reckon with that? But like, here's Dr. Cooper, this woman who's been working with Bastion all this time, and yet she regularly interacts with telepaths who could easily find out who she is, but they chose not to. That just creates such a negative ball of like emotion in my chest. And Magneto chose not to kill her, maybe as a small mercy for letting him go, maybe because he thinks her change of heart could be useful in the future. I'm not sure. But what she said to Bastion about how nobody was surprised, yeah, that really rings true as well. Like, I can't remember the last time I was surprised by people's bigotry. Actually, let me rephrase that. I've been surprised by people finding new ways to be bigoted, but the overall level of bigotry and hatred has not surprised me in forever. Also, I'm curious how the world would be different if their powers were different, because imagine what Magneto would do with Jean or Xavier's powers. He'd have no qualms about reading people's true feelings, and would probably go wiping out people who had the power and drive to hurt mutants. Instead, now he declares indiscriminate war on humans because he doesn't see how coexistence is possible. He said earlier in the season, "Do not make me let you down," and I mean, he said that directly to Dr. Cooper and some other people, so that wound up happening. And then everybody also finds out that Charles is alive. The X-Men don't seem surprised, even though I feel like they spoke about him like he was dead earlier in the season, but I mean, that's going to change opinions on mutants as well, because people will feel like they were emotionally manipulated, but like, you were emotionally manipulated to not be hateful assholes. God damn it. And yeah, Bastion actually touches on some fundamental parts of human nature. By releasing information about Charles being alive, he overloads everyday people who are on the fence. This situation becomes too complicated for them because there isn't an easy answer, and it just winds up being apathy. That is actually super insightful by the writers of the show, and it's also a reminder not to let ourselves be driven to apathy about things in real life. This is actually something Republicans do very well. They constantly throw lines of attack about critical race theory, wokeness, DEI, trans issues, not to mention the sideshow of every wild thing Trump does on a day-to-day basis. And we have to contend with every issue that they manufacture and have cold, hard facts to refute their bullshit, but they can just make stuff up. And it's easy to get tired hearing all this awful shit and check out if it doesn't affect you personally. I'm not saying you have to personally fight them on everything and fight every injustice you see out there, because there's way too much, but if everybody only fights for issues that affect them, no meaningful change will ever get done. But yeah, this episode was very insightful, very interesting, fascinating. But that's going to be it for this time, folks. Thanks for watching. Full reactions on Patreon in the link in the description below. Leave a like, and I'll see you guys next time with more. Bye, friends.